Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to you all. My name is Kate Winch. For those of you who don't know me, originally from England, hence the accent. And I have been in San Francisco for over 30 years. I've had my holistic practice for 25 plus years. And I started out as a body worker, and then I studied tarot and then hypnosis. I used to smoke cigarettes and I quit using hypnotherapy. And then about 15 years ago, my aunt's a therapist and she introduced me to EFT, emotional freedom techniques, also known as tapping. And I ended up thinking, this is such a weird technique. You tap and say these words, but it ended up blowing me away. And I'll share more later, but how this is going to go is we're going to start with a little visualization. I'll go over the tapping points. If you're new to tapping, maybe you can write that in the chat so I'll know how much, if you haven't tapped before, say I'm new to tapping. And if you are regular, we'll dive in and I'll just go over the points quickly. Okay, so we're going to start with a lovely visualization to ground. I'll share a little bit about tapping and how it works. Then I'm going to work with a couple of you and you'll all get the transformation. And this masterclass is about the magic of letting go. So being human, we can just hold on to so much stuff, right? We've got emotional baggage, physical baggage, you know, the mind clutter. We just get really attached to things and we hold on to them, and they just really can block us receiving more love, more abundance, more vitality, and really living our lives fully. So welcome, Kristen. Welcome, Ashley. So what we're going to do first is a visualization. So close your eyes, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Taking a moment to set the intention of today's session, thinking about what do I need to let go of that if I let this go will really up-level my life. And the magic of space. Sometimes our lives can be so full, there's no room for anything new or more of what we want to come in. Deep breath. And setting the intention. What would you like to let go of and what would you like to bring in? And you're walking along a beautiful white sandy beach. The sun is shining. The waves are lapping against the shore. And you're carrying this big, heavy backpack that's weighing you down, full of baggage from the past, old beliefs. I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, something's wrong with me. Or guilt, shame, fear, anger, grief, all this heavy baggage that weighs us down and keeps us from living our best life. And you realize how exhausting it is. All the stories that we're carrying around. And you set this backpack down. And the whole weight is lifted off your shoulders. And you feel 10 years younger. And you just keep walking along this beautiful beach, calling back your power from all dimensions of time and space. Deep breath. Remembering your magnificence, remembering who you really are. Deep breath. And you lie down in the sand, breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. Taking a moment, deep breath, to connect with your younger self. So your adult self connecting with your younger self. And ask her, what do you need today so that you feel safe, loved, and supported, so that you can let go, so that you're really getting your needs met. Giving her a hug, making a note of what she needs today, making sure you give that to her today. Placing her in your heart, letting her know she can call on you anytime. Deep breath. Traveling down the timeline of your life to your future self. And asking your future self, it's a year from today, you have let go of so much that didn't serve you. A year from today, if you were waving a magic wand, what would it look like? Giving your future self a hug and asking her, what words of wisdom do you have for me as I move in the direction of my dreams? Deep breath. Giving her a hug. You can visit her anytime. Coming back to the present self. And asking, hands on your heart, if you like, what do I need today for my healing? So that I can feel safe to let go of that which no longer serves me. So that I feel safe, loved, and supported, and I'm getting my needs met. Deep breath, breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body, showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. Safe to relax and enjoy the journey. Listening to your inner wisdom each and every step of the way. You know what to do. Deep breath. Stretching your fingers and toes, loosening your jaw. You can open up your chest if you like, and expanding your capacity to receive all the good the universe has for you. Welcome, so good to see you all. And if you're new and you haven't worked with me, raise your hand if you'd like a turn today. And you can't make this stuff up. I picked a self-love card for the group while we were doing the vision, and you wouldn't believe it. I got Lighten Your Load for my masterclass, which is about the magic of letting go. And it cracks me up when things like this happen, which happen all the time. Lighten your load. It's difficult to see clearly what needs to be done when your environment is burdened with half-completed projects, unfinished to-do lists, old files, clothes that don't fit, and equipment that no longer works or serves any purpose. Remembering that you're committing to creating your best year, a year that surpasses anything you've known before. So get ready to clean out the old and make room for the new. This week, take a stock of the clutter that drains your energy and distracts you from important tasks. Select one area of your house. So it could be clutter, it could be physical clutter, it could be mental clutter. Or an addiction, like what is it that you need to let go of that's really stopping you moving forward? What could you give away? What needs to be thrown away? What are you holding on to that which no longer serves you? Enroll your friends and family and notice how good it feels when you let go and you clutter clear. When you feel excited, energized, and ready to get down to business, you'll know that you're successfully complete. Yay! Oh my gosh, I feel very moved that that card came up from my deck. This is the self-love deck from Debbie Ford. Anyway, the magic of letting go. What are you holding on to that no longer serves you, that's really blocking you from up-leveling your life, receiving a new level of abundance, love, vitality? So, okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to share very briefly. Is anyone new to tapping? Nope, seems like you all know. We'll just go over, let me tell you in a nutshell, tapping, so that we can dive into the tapping and get going. But tapping is like acupuncture without the needles. Negative emotions are stored in the body and that create a disruption in our energy system, and the tapping gets everything flowing again. So you can use it, there's an expression, try it on anything. So you can use it for finances, relationship stuff, health, procrastination, fear of shining and being seen. I used to be terrified of public speaking, and I used tapping to clear my fear of shining. So we'll go over the tapping points very briefly for people who are on the recording, but we'll tap here. This is the karate chop point. You can do either hand, you can tap here. I'll lead you through a sequence of words. If I say anything that doesn't resonate, feel free to change the words. You're all on mute, so you can change your words anytime. And then I'll say eyebrow. So we're going to go here. Side of the eyes, underneath the eyes, nose, chin, collarbone, underneath the arms. That's 4 inches down from the armpit. You can do this or this. And then the rib cage. So here, and then 2 wrists together, finishing with the top of the head. Deep breath. And I always like to share my story of when I got into tapping. I like to call it abundance tapping because I find when we tap, it raises our vibration and we just attract more good into our lives. And it was a rainy afternoon. My aunt introduced me to tapping, and my sister tried it and she said, you have to go and train. And I went to this training, and then I became obsessed with learning about tapping. It was a rainy afternoon. I was tapping on abundance and releasing blocks to abundance. And that evening I received $900 in cash as an unexpected gift. And I ended up going, this works. And I did my tapping most days. And that year I had one of the best years in my business. So I love helping entrepreneurs with the inner game. So yeah, so what we'll do is I'll work with a couple of you. I'm going to share, this is an introduction to the magic of letting go, release and receive program that starts in September. And I'll share about that too. So if anyone's new, okay, so we'll work with Elizabeth. Have I worked with you before? Hello.
Hi, sorry, I was on mute. So, nope, I haven't worked with you before.
Okay, great. Welcome. I'm going to work with Elizabeth, Alma, and Kristen if we have time. So wonderful. So tell me in a nutshell what you want to let go of and bring in. If anyone has any questions, put them in the comments.
Okay, so I've been doing a lot of work. I'm in I don't know if you guys know Anna Marbach and Sheena Witter. So I'm doing their like money infinite games.
Yes.
So doing tapping, and then also Anna Marbach's curse removal. So I've been, it's kind of like the LBRT of just releasing. I mean, just getting everything negative away. And so that's been showing up, which as I know it would with relationships and just a lot of different things. So
yes. So what do you want to let go of and bring in?
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, just letting go of, I guess, that the pain that comes along with losing, 20-year relationships that have, just everything that's no longer serving me as far as, if it's.
What number is that, 0 to 10?
What do you mean?
The pain of letting go of, did you say a 28-year-old relationship?
Yeah. 21 years. Yeah.
21,
so,
yeah.
I mean, it's pretty big. I'd say it's probably around an 8, I guess.
And the primary emotion?
I'm feeling guilt with it. And I guess that's kind of the main thing, is just kind of moving on, because I know that it's the thing that I need to do. But,
And where do you feel that?
Didn't have anything prepared to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So guilt and grief, would you say?
Yeah, guilt and grief, and I guess just bringing in, I just want to find my support people, find my tribe or whatever is the term people are using, I guess, these days,
Yes.
Love.
Where do you feel that grief and guilt in your body?
Mostly my stomach and my heart. With this tapping that I've started doing, because I really only started that a couple of weeks ago, it really has been moving, like from a lot of intense in my heart to actually like shooting down through my arms. So I know like that at least the tapping it's moving.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, bringing in the ability to move it all the way through, I think, too.
Yes. Thank you for bringing this great topic to the call. So for those of you listening, give your issue a number. What are you resisting letting go of? What are you feeling stuck around? Give it a number 0 to 10 and tune into the primary emotion. Notice where you feel it in your body and tap along. And you're all on mute, so you can change the words anytime. Elizabeth, you're going to repeat after me, and you can change your words anytime. We always start with the part of us that doesn't want to change. So let's go to, no, you're gonna, you'll be an echo for me. Yeah. Here we go. Even though I have all this grief and guilt about letting go of this relationship, and I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
I wonder who I would be without this.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and I accept myself on the deepest levels anyway.
Beautiful. Deep breath, everyone. Even though I have this deep grief and guilt.
Even though I have this deep grief and guilt.
And I don't know how I can let it go.
and I don't know how I can let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
It doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
Accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Keep tapping, even though I have this deep grief and guilt.
Even though I have this deep grief and guilt,
I'm open to the possibility I can let this go.
I'm open to the possibility that I can let this go.
And empower the part of me. And empower the part of me
And empower the path of the path.
that feels surprisingly light and free.
And feel surprisingly light and free.
Deep breath, everyone. And then we're going to the eyebrows. All this guilt and grief.
All this guilt and grief.
Side of the eyes. All this grief and guilt.
All this grief and guilt.
Underneath the eyes. All this guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
Guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
Nose. All this guilt about leaving.
All this guilt about leaving.
Chin. All this grief and guilt.
All this grief and guilt.
Collarbone. Anything you want to say that's coming up for you. And everyone, you're all on mute, so have a little vent about your guilt and grief or whatever you're tapping on. Just say, get some of that emotion and expression out. Anything you'd like to say about how it is for you, Elizabeth?
This guilt that I'm feeling is okay, and I accept myself on the deepest levels for it.
Oh, hold on. This is beautiful. I love that you're doing the positive, but I'd like you to stay in the negative. We're going to go over to that. Is there anything else you want to say about the guilt about leaving? And I'll give you an opportunity to say the positive in a minute. Anything about this guilt about leaving or grief? And it's fine if there's nothing else to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, great. So all this guilt and grief about leaving.
All this guilt and grief about leaving.
And then underneath the arms, all this guilt and shame. Rib cage, all this fear and worry about the future.
Guilt and worry about the future.
Two wrists together. All this anger and resentment and frustration at myself and them.
All this guilt and anger and frustration I feel for them.
Top of the head, all this loss of power.
All this power.
Eyebrows, letting go of being general manager of the universe.
Letting go of being general manager of the universe.
Side of the eyes, giving this to the universe to handle.
Giving this to the universe to handle.
Underneath the eyes, I don't need to do it all by myself.
Don't need to do it all by myself.
Nose, it's safe to relax about this.
It's safe to relax about this.
Chin, and trust the divine order of my life.
And to trust the divine order of my life.
Collarbone, that good will come out of this situation.
Good will come out of this situation.
Underneath the arms, and that good lies before me.
Good life before me.
Rib cage, it's safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Two wrists together and trust the divine order of my life.
And to trust the divine order of my life.
Deep breath. Top of the head, I listen to my inner wisdom.
I listen to my inner wisdom.
Eyebrows, I know what to do.
I know what to do.
Deep breath. I call my power back.
I call my power back.
Side of the eyes, from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
Underneath the eyes, I forgive myself completely.
I forgive myself completely.
Nose, for anything I did or didn't do.
For anything I did or didn't do.
Chin, and I set myself free.
And I set myself free.
Collarbone, I forgive them completely.
I forgive them completely.
For anything they did or didn't do.
For anything they did or didn't do.
And I set them free.
And I set them free.
Underneath the arms, it's safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
Rib cage, I choose to feel surprisingly light and free.
I choose to feel surprisingly light and free.
Two wrists together, I let go of the past with ease.
I let go of the past with ease.
Top of the head, and I trust the process of life.
And I trust the process of life.
I love being me. Eyebrows.
I love me.
Side of the eyes, I love feeling good about who I am.
I love feeling good about who I am.
Underneath the eyes, I am so excited about this new chapter.
I am so excited about this new chapter.
Nose, I am ready now.
I'm ready now.
Anything else you'd like to bring in, Elizabeth? As you keep tapping, and everyone, you can tap on anything else you want to bring in.
That was really good. I'm good.
Collarbone, life loves me, all is well.
Life loves me, all is well.
I am safe and protected at all times.
I am safe and protected at all times.
The universe has my back.
The universe has my back.
I'm so grateful for all the good in my life.
I am so grateful for all the good in my life.
Thank you, universe, God, divine, whatever word you'd like to use.
Thank you, universe, for all of the blessings.
Hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Tuning in 0 to 10, this grief and guilt.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Tuning into your issue, you know, the grief and guilt. You were an 8. What number are you at now?
I'm more like a 2, honestly.
Yay.
I mean, I'm tapping. I really.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great work. Thank you for your courage and vulnerability. Any questions, thoughts, comments before we move forward?
Not really. I mean, I know from my experience too, I love these certain points, but then I always feel a lot right here and along my neck.
Yes.
I think from not releasing or not saying things. So
Yeah.
if you see me tapping all over my face, that's
Yes, that's great. Yeah, it's like there's no right way to do this. You can just tap and vent and don't worry about being on certain points. Some people are like, am I doing it right? Just tap it. It feels good. Yeah. Thank you, Elizabeth. Great work. Ah, yay. Yeah, and so that was a great example of the tapping, and guilt and shame can be such a guilt, you know, it's so intense for humans. We have so much guilt and shame about what we did, what we didn't do, and it can be really keep us stuck. And of course, grief is a whole other thing in itself. So anyway, very good. Any questions, you can put them in the chat, and we're going to do another round in a moment. Okay, good. Hopefully you're all feeling lighter. And then Alma, tell me what you'd like to let go of and bring in, and how are you doing after that round?
I feel good.
Excellent.
Can you hear me okay with the headphones?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I've been expanding a lot over the last couple of years. I think stepping into my gifts and my purpose, and I've been noticing all sorts of things have been happening and showing up I think it comes down to a fear of continuing to expand and be seen in my gifts and also in my finances. I've been robbed like 3 times in the last year.
Wow.
Um, and I think it's also related to a mother wound too, because um, I've also keep attracting people into my life. Their birthdays are really close to my mother's, and I keep getting taken advantage of by these people.
Okay, so there's a boundaries thing, perhaps. Mhm.
Perhaps, and yeah, a fear of being taken advantage of from these people. Yeah, boundaries.
Yeah. What number is that? 0 to 10?
You know, it's not very painful, but it's very, very triggering. I would say 7, 8.
And where do you feel that fear of being taken advantage of in your body?
It feels like my heart.
Mm. Okay. This is another good topic. Thank you for bringing this to the call. And I'm sorry for that you've been, when there's that pattern, like you said, it's going back to some root cause and it's really good to kind of go back and heal that trigger. How do you feel about your mom? Is there a trigger around your mom, 0 to 10?
7.
Yeah, and the primary emotion?
Um, yeah, I want to say disconnect, um, but it's a pain around a disconnect.
Are you angry at her because you're disconnected? Are you sad? Are you frustrated or anxious? What's the primary emotion around the disconnect?
Yeah, I would say sad and angry
Hmm. And where do you feel that in your body?
in my heart.
Okay. All right. So everyone tapping along, you may relate to this. I'm afraid, what if I put myself out there and I get taken advantage of? Like, it's much safer to hide out. And also, um, any disappointment from old wounds, feeling disconnected, feeling like basically that you're not getting your needs met, and also the struggle with boundaries. So any of that, give it a number, tap along, and again, you can change the words anytime. Okay, karate chop points. Even though I have all this fear of being taken advantage of,
Even though I have all this fear about being taken advantage of,
and I don't know how I can let this go.
and I don't know how I can let this go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I've had this fear and issue for so long.
I've had this fear and issue for so long.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Even though I have all this fear of being taken advantage of and this struggle with boundaries,
Even though I have all this fear about being taken advantage of and this struggle with boundaries,
and I don't know how to let this go.
and I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Keep tapping on the side of the hand, even though I have all this struggle with boundaries and this fear of being taken advantage of.
Though I have all these struggles with boundaries and this fear of being taken advantage of.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply love, respect myself profoundly anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows, all this struggle with boundaries.
All this struggle with boundaries.
Side of the eyes, all this fear of being taken advantage of.
All this fear of being taken advantage of.
Underneath the eyes, all this disappointment and disconnection.
All this disappointment and disconnection.
Nose, all this not getting my needs met.
Always not getting my needs met.
Chin, all this fear of being taken advantage of.
All this fear of being taken advantage of.
Collarbone, anything else you'd like to say about how it is for you, Alma? And again, you're all on mute, so have a little vent about your issue and what's coming up. And if you want to say something, Alma, you're welcome. And if nothing's coming up, that's okay too.
All this fear about being seen, that if I'm seen, I'll be taken from, shrunk back down.
Oh yes, that's a very good. All this fear of shining and being seen.
This fear of shining and being seen.
Keep tapping around the points, everyone. It's much safer to hide out.
It's much safer to hide out.
Rib cage, part of me wants to just hide out.
Part of me just wants to hide out.
Two wrists together, it's much safer.
It's much safer.
Top of the head, go away.
Go away.
Rib cage, leave me alone. Oh, sorry, side of the eyes. Everyone keep tapping around the points. I'm not going to call them out anymore, but just keep going around, okay? All this, go away, leave me alone, back off.
Back off.
It's much safer to hide out.
It's much safer to hide out.
At least I know what to expect.
At least I know what to expect.
But part of me really wants to shine and be seen.
Part of me really wants to shine and be seen.
I'm so tired of hiding out.
I'm so tired of hiding out.
And I have a vision and a purpose.
And I have a vision and a purpose.
And if I hide out, people aren't going to see me or find me.
If I hide out, people aren't going to see me and find me.
Rib cage, all this pressure to be perfect.
All this pressure to be perfect.
All this worrying about what they think.
All this worrying about what they think.
Top of the head, it's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Eyebrows, I'm so tired of suffering about this.
I'm so tired about suffering about this.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Letting it go.
Letting it go.
All this fear of being taken advantage of.
All this fear of being taken advantage of.
All this fear and worry about the future.
All this fear and worry about the future.
All this fear of shining and being seen.
All this fear of shining and being seen.
All this anger at myself and them and about this situation.
All this anger at myself and them and the situation.
I'm letting it go.
Letting it go.
Letting go of this guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
Letting go of this guilt and shame about what I did and didn't do.
Letting go of this loss of power.
Letting go of what?
Of this loss of power.
This loss of power.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Letting go of this disappointment and sadness.
Letting go of this disappointment and this sadness.
Letting go of this pressure to be perfect.
Letting go of this pressure to be perfect.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It is safe to relax about this.
And trust the divine order of my life.
And trust the divine order of my life.
that good lies before me.
that good lies before me.
Good will come out of these challenges.
Good will come out of these challenges.
It is safe to relax and enjoy the journey.
It is safe to relax and enjoy the journey.
Listening to my inner wisdom
Listening to my inner wisdom
each and every step of the way.
each and every step of the way.
I love feeling calm and peaceful.
I love feeling calm and peaceful.
I call my power back
Call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be me.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I say yes when I want to say yes,
I say yes when I want to say yes,
and no when I want to say no.
and no when I want to say no.
I love getting my needs met.
I love getting my needs met.
I love asking for what I need.
I love asking for what I need.
And I love feeling calm and confident.
And I love feeling calm and confident.
It is safe to shine and be seen.
It is safe to shine and be seen.
I'm allowed to shine and be seen.
I'm allowed to shine and be seen.
I give myself permission to shine and be seen.
I give myself permission to shine and be seen.
I love shining and being seen
I love shining and being seen
with rock solid boundaries.
with rock solid boundaries.
Anything else you'd like to bring in, Alma?
No, thank you.
I love feeling calm and confident.
I love feeling calm and confident.
It's safe to be me.
It's safe to be me.
All is well.
All is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath. 0 to 10, all this fear of being taken advantage of.
Say 1 or 2, feeling much more calm.
Wonderful. So you were 7, 8, 1, 2. What are you present to? How do you feel?
I feel calm and peaceful, but I also feel excited to let go.
Wonderful. Yeah. And just getting rid, the thing is, the more we expand, if we're rock solid with our boundaries and also listening to our inner wisdom each and every step of the way, like that's how we stay safe. Because of course, you know, when we shine, we attract all sorts of people, and just really tuning into our guidance about who to let in and who not to let in. Yeah. Great work. Any questions before we move on?
No, thank you so much, Kate.
You're so welcome. Thank you for your courage and vulnerability. So yeah, I love working with people on the fear of shining and being seen. Like I said, I used to be painfully shy, and you would never catch me in front of a room. I would never speak in front of a room. So it's really good to tap on worrying about what others think. What if I make a mistake? What if they don't like me? What if they're mad at me? All of those things can be really good. And if you have a deeper issue, like with the mom or the dad, or with your mom or dad, or something, old trauma, it's really good to do a deeper dive. And there's a thing called matrix re-imprinting that I do, where we go back, your adult self goes back and taps on your younger self, and we re-imprint the memory, and that can be really powerful. So make sure that you get the support you need. And actually that brings me to talking, oh gosh, this has gone really quickly. So I'm going to share, we're going to do some affirmations to wrap up. And I'm going to share about the 7-week release and receive, tapping into the magic of letting go program that starts in September. And it's very much like this. We literally will do a visualization, and we'll clear all the different aspects, the procrastination, the fear of letting go, the fear of shining and being seen, and all the things that can come up. So let me show you real quick. If you'd like to join and you decide this is something, I just invite you to listen to your inner wisdom. And if you are like, this is great and I want to keep doing it and I want to structure, because sometimes with the tapping, you can forget to tap. So people who, I've been leading these programs for a long time, but people who do the programs, they just report they let go of procrastination. And that can make a huge difference, because as humans, we resist. We just do. We resist taking action. We resist doing those things we need to do. I'm just putting the link in the chat. It's katewinch.com under events. And there's an early bird special. And if you sign up on this call, you'll get a private session with me as a bonus, a 45-minute session, deep dive, which can be, it can be tapping, hypnosis, a reading, whichever you are feeling drawn to. So if you have questions about the program, their calls are Tuesday at noon, and they're recorded. So some people come on live, but even if you can't make it live, a lot of people will listen to the recording, and that's just as powerful. So let me see what else I can tell you about that. It includes a Koya dance workshop, which is a dance for women. And it's a wonderful way, again, to move through this resistance and embody letting go and receiving. Really, it's about letting go so that you can receive more of what you want, more love, abundance, and vitality. And really, just, we all know about the magic of letting go, the alchemy that happens as we let go of the emotional clutter, the physical clutter, and any addictive habits or anything else we've been holding on to, like a toxic relationship. So any questions before we move on about the program or anything else? You can unmute yourself if you have any questions. And like I said, you'll get a deep dive session with me as a bonus. And there's an early bird special, so you'll save $100. And that will be going up soon. Okay, so we're going to do a final round. And Kristen, we'll just do a mini round with you, if that's okay, because we're going to do affirmations. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So tell me how you're doing after that tapping and what you'd like to let go of and bring in. And we're gonna do a little releasing and then some affirmations.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff moving already, just from the other women who went before. But yeah, the thing for me is wanting to feel more open to receive clients. It feels like there's like just like a block. It's not like a like pain or anything. It just feels like sort of a block around like my chest, my heart chakra, from really like maybe receiving people in, feeling safe, and like having that deeper intimacy with people, with my clients in particular.
Yeah. So tell me how blocked you are feeling, 0 to 10, about attracting more clients. This is another great topic. If you're wanting to attract more clients, more love, more support, you can all give that a number 0 to 10. But what number is that?
Yeah, it feels about, I'm just closing my window because there's like construction outside and I don't want that to disturb people. I think it's like a 7.
And the primary emotion
can blocked be an emotion?
Yeah, you're blocked. Are you frustrated about it? Are you anxious? Are you guilt or shame? Like, what's the primary emotion?
It's sort of just like
Frustrated.
confused and unclear.
Confused. Are you frustrated by it?
Not terribly. Like, it's weird. I've never had this before. I'm like, I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, so it's just confusing to you. It's just like, I don't understand. And Where do you feel that confusion in your body?
Yeah, like my heart chakra, my chest.
Okay. All right. So this is another great topic. So everyone tap along and give it a number 0 to 10, and we'll just do a quick round here. I'm just going to pull up some affirmations. So take a deep breath, everyone. And you may find when you tap, things happen. Like, notice what happens. I find when I tap, I'll attract money, I'll attract wonderful situations. It's like raises our vibration. And let's see. Okay, deep breath. Okay, good. All right, I love this topic too. So blocked for clients. What are you blocked around? What are you feeling stuck around attracting? So karate chop point. And you can change the words anytime. Even though part of me feels so blocked around it and stuck around attracting new clients.
Even though part of me feels so blocked and stuck around attracting new clients.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I wonder who I'd be without these blocks.
I wonder who I'd be without these blocks.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Even though I have all this confusion and stuck energy around attracting new clients.
Even though I have all this confusion and stuck energy around attracting new clients.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though part of me feels so stuck around attracting new clients.
Even though part of me feels so stuck around attracting new clients.
I'm open to the possibility I can let this go.
I'm open to the possibility that I can let this go.
And expand my capacity to receive.
And expand my capacity to receive.
New, perfect, ideal clients now.
New, perfect, ideal clients now.
Deep breath, everyone. And then we'll go into the eyebrows. All this frustration about attracting new clients.
All this frustration about attracting new clients.
All this confusion about attracting new clients.
All this confusion about attracting new clients.
Underneath the eyes, part of me wants to just hide out.
Part of me just wants to hide out.
Nose, go away.
Go away.
Chin, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Collarbone, back off.
Back off.
Underneath the arms, part of me wants to hide.
Part of me wants to hide.
Rib cage, it's so much safer.
It's so much safer.
Two wrists together, at least I know what to expect.
At least I know what to expect.
Top of the head. Does that make sense, Kristen? Is there a part of you that does want to just, or not particularly, and it's fine if it doesn't?
Yeah, no, not totally. Yeah, I don't really want to hide. It feels good, like sharing myself more.
Yeah.
Is
it possible a part of you just wants to chill? You know?
Yes.
Yeah. And anything else that you want
And
to say? Yeah.
maybe just like trust. They're coming, and it feels like there's like, I just want a deeper like energetic connection to like know that they're there, to know that they're coming, to trust that they're coming in.
Yes. Yeah. Anything else about the block? Like, and that's fine. Actually, anything else to add?
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a block of confusion.
This block of confusion.
This block of confusion.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
What if I don't need to know?
What if I don't need to know?
I can just raise my vibration
I can just raise my vibration
and attract my perfect clients.
and attract my perfect clients.
I'm letting go of the struggle.
I'm letting go of the struggle.
I'm letting go of the confusion.
I'm letting go of the confusion.
Letting go of this loss of power.
Letting go of this loss of power.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe, God, the divine, whatever word resonates,
And I give this to the universe, to God, to the divine,
to handle.
handle.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It's safe to relax about this
It's safe to relax about this
and trust the divine order of my life.
and trust the divine order of my life.
That good will come out of these challenges
That good will come out of these challenges
and that good lies before me.
and that good lies before me.
That I am safe and protected at all times.
I am safe and protected at all times.
It's safe to relax.
It's safe to relax.
I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
My perfect clients are on the way
My perfect clients are on the way
in divine timing.
in divine timing.
It's safe to trust.
It's safe to trust.
Trust myself,
Trust myself,
trust the universe.
trust the universe.
I've planted the seeds and the harvest is coming.
I've planted the seeds and the harvest is coming.
Life loves me.
Life loves me.
I'm so excited about these amazing new clients that I'm going to be supporting.
I'm so excited about these new clients that I'm going to be supporting.
Anything else you'd like to bring in?
I don't know anything about like they're so excited to work with me
I love that. And they are so excited to be working with me.
and they are so excited to be working with me.
And people love paying me well for my services.
And people love paying me well for my services.
I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me.
I am open and receptive to all the wealth life offers me.
It feels so good to let go of these conflicts.
It feels so good to let go of these conflicts.
I am surrounded by wealth and perfect clients.
I am surrounded by wealth and perfect clients.
I deserve prosperity, love, and
I deserve prosperity, love, and clients.
I love having an abundant life.
I love having an abundant life.
I am allowed to attract new perfect clients.
I am allowed to attract new perfect clients.
I deserve to attract the perfect clients.
I deserve to attract the perfect clients.
I give myself permission to attract the perfect clients.
I give myself permission to attract the perfect clients.
I love being me.
I love being me.
I love trusting the divine order of my life.
I love trusting the divine order of my life.
Letting go of any attachment.
Letting go of any attachments.
It's safe to shine and succeed.
It's safe to shine and succeed.
It is safe to be me.
It is safe to be me.
All is well.
All is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Tuning in 0 to 10, these blocks to attracting new clients. This confusion.
Feels maybe down to like a 4.
Excellent. So your 7 to a 4 is a whole different vibration. What are you present to and how are you feeling?
Yeah, I loved when you brought in the trust, like trusting divine timing, divine order, trusting myself, the universe. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it really is. And, you know, when we offer, I think I've shared with you before, but I love, and for those of you listening, Tosha Silva, she wrote a book called Outrageous Openness, Letting the Divine Lead. And I teach at her retreats, I teach tapping. She's amazing. And she's also got a book called It's Not Your Money. And anyway, but my work is about letting go of being general manager of the universe, the part of us that's trying to fix or control or make things happen. And hers is about offering it up, you know, giving it to the universe and really offering it to the divine. And when we offer whatever we're wanting up to the divine and really trusting the divine order, and whatever is ours will come to us, and relax and enjoy the journey, it's so much more fun. It's like, you know, the harvest is coming, you know, and in divine timing, and to let go of attachment of how it's meant to look and what it's meant to look like, how our lives are meant to look, to offer them up.
That's so helpful.
Yeah, so it's great to see you, Kristen. And anything
So
else you'd like to say before I wrap up here?
Just that I sort of still feel things shifting, and thank you for sharing what you just shared, because I feel like that really contributed to the stuff that's moving. Yeah, it's so much nicer to live our lives when they're offered, and anything that we're trying to make happen, because when we're pushing and forcing, it's just not fun. And if we just, whether it's a partner or a client or our health or a new home, whatever you're trying to manifest. Yes, you're so welcome, Alma. Great to see you. Keep me posted, everyone. So thank you so much, everyone, for being on the call. If you have questions, I can stay on. And I hope you'll join me for the 7-week program. It starts a week on Tuesday. Catch the early bird special and you'll get a deep dive session with me as a bonus. So the link's there. And if anyone have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. Otherwise, we will wrap up this call and drink lots of water today and listen to your inner wisdom. You may be feeling, you know, energized and like, I'm going to go clear my clutter, or I'm going to go for a run or dance or make that phone call. Or you may feel like I'm ready to go and take a nap. Like whatever you need, trust your gut feeling. Thank you, everyone. Sending you so much love. Thank you, Danielle. So good to have you here. Sending you love. Thank you, Elizabeth and Rogan and Helen, Marielle, Jennifer, Ashley, and Alexis. Yeah.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here if you have questions. Otherwise, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.